It's an organization in some way I've been involved with for a while, but that's very exciting. Now, we have you here in studio to talk about a really cool event, because this is something that happens every year, and it's a Taste of Downtown walking tour.
That's
so give us a bit of background on that, and then Patricia, I want to hear about how this is from a restaurant side.
Yeah, well, we have a great tradition of this too. We've been organizing the tour. This is our 10th year, and there are 15 restaurants that participate. So there's 3 tours to choose from, and groups of 20 people are led by a guide through the downtown core to various restaurants, and each restaurant provides a sample of what their specialties are, paired with an appropriate beverage. And so there's 5 restaurants on each tour, and so you get, like it says, a taste of everything each restaurant has to offer. And there's always a wide mix of restaurants, some returning favorites and new restaurants to add to the tour, and it's a great time. And then we wrap it up with an after tour party at the end.
Right. Yeah, and it starts at 10:30 or 11 in the morning.
We call it a matinee performance.
Matinee performance. That's right. So it's a ton of fun. So it's something I've been a part of now for 3 years, I think. And I was pulled in by a friend who told me, you got to get involved with this. This is just the coolest thing in the world. So it's and it is a lot of fun to be a part of. As a tour guide, what's it like being a part of it as a restaurant? Because you own and operate Acclamation restaurant in James Street North, right across from Mulberry and from the military installation there. You've been a part of this for how many years now?
We've been a part of it for 10 years. I was actually on the first year's organizing committee, so it's definitely my favorite food show of the year.
Yeah. Oh, ever cool. And so why did you get involved then?
Anything to promote downtown, promote my restaurant, bring people downtown. I find a lot of people say, I just don't know where to go downtown. So this tour just really lets you walk through the downtown. You're not on one street. You're going from John to James Street to Locke. Yep. You're all over downtown, and so it's a great way to find new restaurants. It's also a great way for restaurants to actually showcase their restaurant, right? You go to food shows, you get a table, some signage, and you give out some food. So this is really a great way. Let people come in, see your restaurant. You're partnered with a winery. Hopefully a winery that wine that you're selling in your restaurant, so you can also promote that wine. Sure. And you get to give them a sample of what you're actually doing. And when you're cooking from your own kitchen, it's a lot easier than cooking from a booth.
Oh, sure, yeah. And other than, in a conventional food show, like you said, you have a booth and you hope people stop by. In this case, a lot of people are kind of led right through your front doors. How many people participate in this tour?
There's 100 people on each tour, a grand total of 300 people on the tour.
300 people.
That's right. So it's a on-demand, a high-demand event, and so people generally try to reserve for next year at the end of the earlier year. There's people who love to make it a tradition, and then there's a lot of people who discover it new. So there's a lot of fresh energy too.
Yeah. So we have some pictures that we're going to bring up on the screen right now, just because we want to show people kind of what they're in for if they do participate in this tour. The pictures, I'm just going to pull up my sheet here so I can reference what we've got. We have Acclamation. We have a picture of Acclamation. So that's a place that I know and love very much. It's a very cool dish that you guys have prepared. And we've got Incognito Restaurant. That's on John Street South, right near Hunter. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Incognito Wine Bar. And then there's also La Cantina, and that's a very well-known location on this tour as well. I know.
That's right.
They're always pretty generous. So we're going to bring up on the screen now our info board as well, which gives you some of the information. There you see it. It's the Goodwill 10th Annual Tastes of Downtown Walking Restaurant Tour, taking place May 30th. Tickets are only $60, and the contact information is right there on the screen, how to get that as well. So, Matt, you said there's only a few tickets left, right?
Yeah,
so
there's only a few dozen left, and sometimes one tour sells out early, and then the others fill in after. Not this year. Yeah. They're all in equal demand, so it's getting tight. And some people want groups of 10 or groups of 8, and so if you are thinking of joining the tour, you better contact our website, which is goodwillonline.ca.
Goodwillonline.ca. Okay, excellent. And so, Patricia, what are you most excited about this year? Can you give us a sneak peek as to what you guys have prepared? Or
definitely, I'm really excited. June 1st, we're going to be putting out our